Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Tiffany and today we're going to talk about 5 things that I wish I knew before I started a YouTube channel. So 5 things that I wanted to talk to you guys about and let you know that if you don't currently have a channel and you have been thinking about it, especially now that we're in a new year and new goals, new things you want to try, then I hope these 5 things help you out because I wish I would have known them before I started my own channel. So I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like content like this, and let's get started. Number 1, YouTube is extremely time consuming. And when I started it, it was with Dominik as a little thing we were doing, and then I figured, well, I'll just do it because he didn't really have any interest in it. Yeah, it is extremely time consuming. So depending on how much time you want to put into it, once you start doing it, then you kind of realize, okay, I have to give more and more of my time to doing it. So if you're working a full-time job, you're a full-time mom, you can totally do it. You can do it, but you have to have the time in order to be able to put into it because it is very, very time consuming. I cannot say that enough. There have been times where if I'm working, because I do work full time, that I come home and I'm exhausted from doing what I do all day, and I need to spend 3 hours editing a video that I am planning on putting up. Now, you can take it more seriously, or you could just do it as a fun thing to do in your spare time. But for the most part, if you do want to take it seriously, you have to put the time into it. Otherwise, it's not going to go anywhere, and you just do it as a hobby. So we're still in the hobby area, but I'm trying to grow with it, and I am taking it in a more serious way. So if that's something that you're looking to do, then you definitely need to know ahead of time. You're going to be spending a lot of time at your computer or your laptop putting the work into your channel. Number 2, you don't need to spend a ton of money on your channel when you first start it. I made that mistake. I felt like I needed to buy all of this stuff to do haul videos, and I wanted to invest in the best camera or get the best equipment that you can look at it for hours and try to figure out what's the best one on the market. What should I spend my money on? You don't have to do that. So you can use your phone. You can get a little microphone off of Amazon if you need to use some kind of microphone. You can use natural lighting like what I'm using right now. I am going to be getting a ring light because that was my goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers, so that way I can film more at night too. But you can use natural lighting, which is what I'm using right now. Don't feel like you have to put all of the money out first because you're not getting anything in return from it at first. So all of that money is you're just spending, and it can really spiral out of control, especially if you're doing something like haul videos or if you're doing beauty content. You have this pressure to go out and spend a lot of money because you want to have content for your channel. Don't do that. Don't make the same mistake that I did at first, and I'll tell you why. When I'm looking at my channel and the views at how much I'm getting on there, the haul videos are the things that bring in the least amount of views. And I think there's a couple reasons why. It's because, first of all, we're in a different time right now, and people don't have a ton of extra money to go out and spend money on makeup and expensive skincare. So if you're doing videos where you're showing all of these things on there, that's great if that's something that you want to do, or if you have the funds to do that. But for the most of us, we don't all have that extra money just laying around to spend it on all kinds of new products that just come out. So, and chances are, if you're someone that's searching for those videos, like I would look up, you're looking at it because you want to buy it, but then you also feel tempted to go spend your money on it. And people are getting a little bit more smarter with their money where they don't want to spend it. So they're avoiding the temptation of watching these videos because then that way they're not tempted to go out and spend $80 on an eye cream. So like I said, if that's what you want to do with your channel, then by all means go for it. But at the same time, don't feel that pressure that you have to spend all that money, because you really don't. Just use what you have and you'll grow and you'll work up from that. And I promise you, you'll get there. You just have to basically realize that you don't need to put out a ton of money at first, because you're only going to put yourself in the hole. Number 3. Not everybody out there is mean. You're not going to have 100 hate comments on your first video telling you how stupid or ugly or boring you are, and don't be scared. So that was one of the things that I was really nervous about when I first started my channel, is I'm going to get so many mean comments and people are going to be so mean to me, and I'm going to go to bed crying because somebody told me that I'm fat, or, there's always going to be people that are going to say something, and I think they say it just to get a reaction. So don't react, first of all. If you do get those and they do come in, don't respond to them. They're just looking for that reaction. It's just like anything in life. You're going to have somebody that's going to be negative. You could be posting the most positive thing that you can think of, anything, and somebody will find something to say that's negative about it. Don't let that discourage you. It's very few in between. Most of the time, everyone that comes to visit your channel, unless they've never seen your videos before, are going to be supportive of you and your channel, because it does take a lot of guts to sit in front of a camera and put yourself out there for the world to see and to be judged. It does take a lot of guts to do that, and you're already one step ahead if you're able to do that, because you're putting yourself out there. So don't be scared about people making not nice comments to hold you back from starting your channel if it's something that you want to do, because like I said, most of the time it's positive. And I had someone just recently tell me that my face looked like the Marshmallow Man from the Ghostbusters, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I just blow it off. I don't care. I'm like, oh, I guess maybe it did look like that. Actually, in the video, it probably did look like that, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter to me, and I just laugh it off. So, and then just hide it or block it, whatever you want to do if you don't want to see it anymore. So don't let that discourage you. People are nice. They're not all mean. Number 4 is something that is positive, and it is that you are going to find people that have the same interests as you do and are very like-minded, and it's going to be amazing. And that was not something I was expecting when I first started my channel. I thought, yes, people are going to talk to me and they're going to comment on stuff that I'm doing, but I did not expect that I would form the relationships that I did with people that are miles and miles and miles and miles away from me, and how valuable their friendship would be to me now. It's like meeting the people that you've been missing out of your life, your whole life, and having them there. It's like the weirdest thing in the world, but it's the best thing in the world. And they don't have to be right there to be someone that's special to you. You know what? I'm in all honesty, that has probably been the best thing about being on YouTube, is meeting these people and talking to them and getting to know them and having these friendships, and they continue to grow. And I just am so happy that I started my channel for that reason, because I was pretty lonely. So before that, I was pretty lonely. I was looking for something to do as a hobby, and I feel like I have different interests, obviously, that not everybody around me does. So if that's something that you are kind of feeling, or if you feel like you have interests and you don't have anybody to talk to them, you don't have anybody to talk to you about them, then if you wanted to do a YouTube channel, start one, because you'll find other people that have the same interests as you, and you'll have friends, and you won't feel as lonely. And if something's going on, you'll have someone that's just a click away to talk to you and help you through that, whatever it is that you need to get through. So that is a positive thing, and that's not something I was expecting, but it's something I wish I would have known, because I would have really been even more excited to start my channel, and probably would have done it a lot earlier. Number 5, and this kind of goes along with the last one, this is the most important ones. So if you are thinking about starting a channel, if you have been thinking about it, but you don't know if what you want to talk about is going to be something that people want to watch, there is a place for you. I promise. It doesn't matter what you're doing, what content you're making, there is a place for you. There are millions of videos and people of all different personality types and everything you can think of on this. If you type in anything in the search bar, you're going to get stuff that's going to come up, and you will find people that are going to be in your tribe, if you want to say. There are places for everyone here. Do not let a certain type of video, you have to do gaming, you have to do vlogging, you have to do makeup, you have to do anything like that. You do what you like to do, and don't let the algorithm and that kind of talk scare you into doing what you want to do. If you find something, or if you have something that you're passionate about that you really enjoy, it's going to come through in your videos. If you're doing something just to do it, people are going to see it right away. They're going to be able to see right through it. I talk to people, doesn't matter who they are, that I feel are genuine, and whatever they're talking about, I watch videos of all types of subjects of all things, but you can tell who the people are that are genuine and the ones that are there for the right reasons. So just do it, just start it. Don't wait any longer. Get involved, get on your channel, start making an account, do your little picture, all that stuff, and just do it, because there is a place for you here, and you will be welcomed in with open arms, and people will respond to it. So that is the most important one, and that is what I'm going to leave you with here today. So I hope you guys enjoy these 5 little things that I wish I knew before I started my channel, and if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I hope that it helps. So yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.